everyone, this is Angry British Conservative, and this week, what have I got to talk about? Well, enough about Canada from last 2 weeks ago, but this week I want to talk about my capital. It's London. That's my capital. Admittedly, I don't live there, but I have passed through there many times, traveling, from where I am to Victoria, to Houston. You get the idea. Piccadilly, and so on. I mean, I've been quite a fair bit, travel around. So for the first, I was reading on the Independent, for the first time in 5 years, there's going to be a 4.8% increase in the London Underground and bus fares. I mean, okay. I mean, it said it's going to increase by 10p in zones one from £2.40 to £2.50, and I mean, it goes on. I mean, yeah, you could say it's not a lot of money if you pay, you got money in that. I'm not saying I haven't got money. I'm not saying everyone's poor. But what I'm saying is they don't need to increase. But then again, by the same token, two things here, okay? I'm not a big fan of the London Mayor. Never will be. Sorry, never have, never will be. Secondly, we don't. Well, I don't live in London, and I didn't certainly vote him in. So you sow what you reap what you sow. People in London voted this mayor in, re-elected him again. Personally, I think it was the most unwise decision you could have possibly done, but they've re-elected him nonetheless. And now look what you've got. Just putting that out there, you reap what you sow. So, yeah, I'm not too happy about it. I'm not furious about it by no means because I don't live in London, but do we even need an increase? But then again, you look at some countries, and I'll be fair here, let's be real. There are some countries in the world that are actually really horrible public systems and public transport and so on. I mean, you go to America, okay, unless you go live in the big cities like New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Chicago, you get what I'm saying. You get, public transport, but out of those cities into the rural, sorry, the countries and the countries, southern country and all that. Like say when I went to the Carolina states, you don't get public transport. Yeah, you get a metro bus, but it's not like New York where you can just call a taxi, a yellow taxi, is it? So the point I'm trying to get at is, in London, we're quite well off. We're quite lucky to have such an actual vast network of system of underground and so on. And we're quite lucky in the United Kingdom in general, where we have a bus service and taxis, pretty much, and train service wherever we go. I mean, you have to be pretty isolated out of the way not to have a train station near you. I mean, even where my girlfriend lives, she lives about, what is it? I think 13 miles or 20 miles to the nearest train station. Might be a little bit out of the way, but you get my point. It's a simple car ride, half an hour car ride. Bob's your uncle, you're there. So it's not necessarily a rant today, even though it is a bit of a long-winded podcast this week. But nonetheless, I thought I'd bring it to everyone's attention that the undergrounds and bus fares in London will be increased by, remember, 4.8%. So make of that what you will, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.